Resilient Real Estate Investments LLC, REILLC, a leading disaster-resistant housing and business development company in Oregon. REILLC is a real estate development company, the brainchild of Dave Garcia and Jerry Allen, based in Grants Pass, Oregon. The company has two divisions, one focused on housing, the other on business facility development. Resilience is in our name, and that speaks to our vision, and this concept runs through all our developments. Just enough is not good enough. We plan with resilience in mind in all aspects. In the same way that bridge designers do not build bridges to be just strong enough. They well exceed all the design minimum requirements to plan for resilience. That is our motto. As our climate gets hotter and fires become more of a real threat, we have focused in both of our divisions on addressing that threat. We build exclusively with concrete. We aim to be deeply disaster-resistant, safe from fires, hurricanes, tornadoes, floods, high heat, and intruders. Below we describe our work in both of our divisions. Resilient Real Estate Investments LLC. REILLC team. David Garcia and Jerry Allen are licensed real estate brokers with Century 21 Harris and Taylor in Grants Pass. David Garcia is the developer via our REILLC here in Oregon. Dave has had a long career building major business parks and data centers in California and is now focusing on Oregon, both in business and in housing development. Jerry Allen serves as Resilient Real Estate's chief financial analyst and investment manager. He was trained in financial planning and investments at UC Berkeley, receiving a certificate in personal financial planning and 3 degrees, and served as a publicly elected financial trustee for many years. We are supported by a large team of subcontractors, designers, engineers, planners, and mortgage brokers. Our REILLC is licensed in the state of Oregon as an LLC, and we are based in Grants Pass, Oregon. Frequently asked questions about our REILLC's plan for data centers and business centers in Southern Oregon. Why build data centers? Much has been written about the demand for data centers and the co-location of data-intensive businesses around data centers. Leading business reporting shows a significant ongoing surge in demand for rapid construction of data centers and business parks located very close to major internet trunk lines, as well as co-location with nearby large sources of renewable energy. Investigation has shown that these reports are accurate and that the demand is widespread and continuing to ramp up. What is spurring the interest in developing these centers in Southern Oregon? One major reason is the desire of many companies to move out of California, partly due to the seismic and fire risks, but also due to the super high cost of housing in California and the desire to live and operate in a less congested and scenically beautiful area, with less smog, high heat, fires, and sprawl. It is also becoming difficult to ensure housing and acquire mortgages in California. California land is very costly. There is a particular focus on areas in Oregon that are seismically stable, with available land, internet, solar power, and a constructive business environment. There is a premium on location along a main internet trunk line. A prime spot is Jackson and Josephine counties. Are large companies wanting to locate near data centers? The answer is absolutely yes. Business real estate reporting services show a strong interest in businesses to relocate adjacent to data centers in Oregon. SOREDI, Southern Oregon Regional Economic Development, Inc. is already recruiting and working with large companies that would like to locate in Southern Oregon. Location adjacent to a large data center is a competitive advantage for large companies. The intensity of demand is one element of our business stress test process. We only invest in businesses with strong demand and an excellent growth forecast. This leads to investor confidence. What are the greatest risks for data centers and the large companies adjacent to them, and how to address those risks? Here are several of them. Seismic safety. The coastal areas carry real quake and tsunami risks. The report on the Cascadian subduction earthquake risk is sobering. Sites in Jackson and Josephine County are far more seismically stable. Plentiful, clean power. Power from the grid contains many microfractures that are a significant problem for data centers. We can avoid that entirely with solar power. We have the space and install capacity to provide more than enough solar power. A related issue is battery storage. We have a source that manufactures batteries the size of shipping containers that are made of water, iron, and salt. They contain no lithium, cobalt, or nickel and therefore have no fire, explosion, or off-gassing risk. We will have more than enough of these batteries to assure there will be no power interruptions. Being power self-sufficient is an important asset. We will not gamble on the availability of fuel for diesel generators. Fire and weather safety. All of our buildings are built of precast concrete and contain no wood. They are extremely fire, hurricane, tornado, flood, and heat-resistant with super thick walls, so the ambient temperature is very stable and easily controlled by heat pumps. Our buildings exceed environment and carbon neutrality standards. Intruder safety. Each of our buildings incorporate the level of intruder safety that is used in airports. Sniffers at all entries sense the presence of gunpowder or explosives at 1 ppm. That will lock all entries and alert law enforcement immediately. There are additional safety features that will be employed. We plan with resilience in mind in all aspects. How do our REI LLC buildings compare in cost and speed of construction with other types of buildings? First, the cost comparison. Our buildings have an average cost of $310 per square foot. Wooden construction currently costs approximately $375 per square foot, plus it is burnable, hard to insure if possible at all, and it deteriorates and contains many toxins to resist mold, termites, etc. Wood does not meet the governmental standards for carbon neutrality. Ours does. Second, the speed of our construction is unmatched. We can erect a 2-story 60 by 120 building in approximately 6 months after the land is acquired and all permits are obtained. Our precast concrete company builds bridges and giant facilities at their plant in Central California, and all the walls and ceilings are welded into place. The buildings are projected to last 300 years. The ownership townhomes we will construct in adjacent areas will have the same quality and speed of construction advantages as our business facilities. What is the capacity of each data center? Each floor of our data center will contain approximately 65 10-foot by 10-foot cages for data servers to hold approximately 9,800 servers. We will build based on demand and may build 2 to 8 floors as demand dictates. This will be phase 1. We also plan to build 2 more data centers in this region. Say more about the operational buildings of large companies? As our dialogue develops with companies that desire to co-locate, we will be acquiring more adjacent land and expanding our footprint. The quality of the buildings described above will apply to all our buildings, bringing with it the speed, cost control, safety features, energy sufficiency, and internet reliability above described. Given that there is a housing shortage in most regions, what about housing for the employees of these centers? Our housing division of REI LLC is about to break ground on a 24 townhome project in Talent, near where our first business park will be located. All our townhomes will contain all the same advantages described above. The appearance of our townhomes will be beautiful, with classic Americana styles, and will be very energy efficient with very low utility costs and ample solar power. Plus, we will site an adequate supply of e-cars with charging stations to reduce the number of cars needed, and will be coordinating with transit services and the Medford Airport less than 15 minutes away.